Jake went to Home Depot and bought a 10-pound sledgehammer.
Holy crap.
When he got home, Pamela hand drew him a map of how to get to Michael's West 57th Street, where he both lived and worked. So the following morning, Jake wakes up early. He laid in bed as Pamela stroked his back, fed him words of encouragement. Remember, they're cousins. She told him how much she loved him, how he was saving their lives, and how life was going to get better once Michael was, quote, terminated. She gave Jake a knife to take along with that duffel bag filled with his 10-pound sledgehammer and that hand-drawn map. She even told Jake what song she wanted him to play when the murder was committed. Maxwell's Silver Hammer by the Beatles. And then she sent the 20-year-old Jake on his way. When he got to 57th Street, he checked the map Pamela had drawn him, which happened to show multiple different entrances to the building, including the ones that had the least security measures. Now, whether or not Jake followed those instructions, though, is unclear, because when he got inside, he actually checked in with the security guard at the front desk. He even signed in using his real name. Then Jake got in the elevator and hit the button, headed straight for Michael Weiss's psychiatry office. Now, when Jake got there, he noticed that Michael was actually in session with a patient. But rather than take a seat in his waiting room, Jake left the office and went to the building's stairwell while he waited for Michael's session to end. After the patient left, Jake went back inside. Jake told Michael he needed him to print out and sign some forms for Calder's financial aid. Michael's like, "Okay, let's go. Let's get this over with." Jake says, "Great, I'm going to use the bathroom while you do that." In the meantime, he locks himself in there and he starts pulling out his weapons. Jake then comes out of the restroom. He approaches Michael and he swings that sledgehammer, but he misses. Jake drops the sledgehammer and he gets a hold of his knife and starts jabbing at Michael. He stabs him about 7 or 8 times in the stomach. Michael wrestles the knife from Jake's hand and he begins stabbing him.
Yeah.
So it's self-defense. So Jake does something that shows you how bizarre this is. They separate. They're both stabbed. The neighbor's calling police. He doesn't try to run away. He just sits there with Michael after this fight, waiting for ambulances to arrive. And in the meantime, he gets his phone out. He takes a selfie of himself covered in blood and sends it to Pamela and asks her, "Okay, he's not dead. Like, I'm just sitting here. The police are coming. What should I do?" Police arrive. Jake's like, "Well, I don't know what to do." So he says, no, I came over here to get this signed and Michael tried to kill me first. Meanwhile, Michael's saying to the police, "Are you kidding? He came in here with a sledgehammer. I had to fight back. I got the knife from him." But that's all police get out of them before they are both taken to the hospital.